Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Intan Wulandari and I would like to do the side translation of the legal document of PT Makkah Madinah Hartianship. Okay, this is a agreement of the work insert time that the undersigned here each are name Endang Setriani, position director, address Ruko Town House Ciptaland block Tulip number 33A, Tiban Indah District, Sekupang, Batam. And in this case, Act 2 and by the name of the position as the director of PT Makkah Madinah Hartianship, hereinafter in this contract of work called as the first party. Name Syamsul Arifin, place and date of birth Mojokerto, April 18, 1981. Gender male, number of the inhabitant card 351 609 18048 10002. Address Gembongan, RT20 RY10, Jotangan District, Mojosari, Mojokerto, East Java. In this case, Act 2 and by the name of his own. Hereinafter in this work contract called as the second party. Based on the agreement of the first party and the second party, next together called as the party. The parties agree that this work in certain time agreement in this thing that hereinafter called as the work agreement, based on the provision and then the requirement as that will be showed here. Article 1, acceptance and the work time. The first party accept the second party as the contract of the employee of PT Makkah Madinah Hartianship since 3 months and connected since April 7, 2022 until the July 6, 2022 that will be placed in pilotage with the position as the guidance workers and also what needs as the first party can be placed as the second party in the duties of the other works and in the environment of PT Makkah Madinah Hartianship based on the skill. Second, the place of the acceptance is in Batam. Third, this work agreement will be end if the time that will be decided in this work is end. And number 4, the fourth, this work agreement will be extended or renewed as the agreement of the parties. The fifth, if one of the parties and or the parties is not agreed to do the extended or the renew of the works, so the connection of the first party and then the second party will be break automatically. And then Article 2, wages and the other facility. First, the second party will have the wages or the salary as the profit of the service in a month based on the letter of intent that agreed by the first party and then the second party, that it is a part that will not be separated from this certain time of work agreement. The second, the first party gives the facility to the second party. For example, A make sure that the first party will be in the program of the BPJS based on the government regulation that will be valid, and also contents of the accident guarantee of works, and then the death guarantee, and then the old age guarantee, and also pension, and also health guarantee. B, the workload and then the tools of the safety work will be lent if it is necessary. The third, the second party will get the THR from the first party if the second party still work in that time based on the regulation provision that is valid. The fourth, the first party are able to cut the salary of the second party that is debt to the first party if there is an overpayment of the debt to the first party, or the loss that got by the first party as the result of the act of the second party that is doing and because of the carelessness or the prohibition of the company regulation. Article 3, the provision of the work. A, the time of work. In the time of the guidance work, company will decide to work the time of work shift in a day, 1 times 24 hours in 1 month. B, the holiday time. In the deciding of the holiday or day off of the guidance work, the company will give the time of compensation of the holiday and maximal 9 days work in a month. C, the rights of a day off in a year. After working regularly in 12 months since the date of the work start, the second party are able to get the day off of the year in a year in 12 times days of work by getting the full salary. D, work for the third party. Since this work of the agreement still continue, the second party state that they are able and want to not to do the work that is double in the intention of the company of the intention of or other company, it is full time or a part time, and will be obey all the regulation that is valid in PT Makamadina Hatenship. F, the duties and the responsibilities. The second party are obligated to do all of the duties and also responsibilities well, and also obey and follow every regulation that is valid in the uh, that is valid in the environment of PT Maka Madinah Hattenship, that is written, knowing in general, or maybe it is valid from the first party company. Second, the second party is obliged to obey all of the requirement and the term of the condition, and or the second party are obligated to support and obey all of the regulation or rules that take by the management of PT Maka Madinah Hattenship. The third, if the second party do the prohibition to the provision of the rules, so the second party will got the sanction based on the requirements of the regulation that is valid. The fourth, the second party is obligated to work discipline and professional, also develop the work system that is effective, efficient, and also on time. The fifth, if the second party is not able to enter the work because of sick, so the second party is obliged to show the doctor letter on or head letter to the first party when they enter the work, and every absent because of any reason, the second party are obliged to report to the first party as soon as possible. The second party is obligated to use all tools for the first party to the important for outer important or work of the first party and to the personal important of the first party. Article 4, termination of the work. The first, if the first party do the termination in the connection of the work before the end of this work agreement because of the things out of the provided in the Article 2 and 3 in this paragraph, so the first party is obligated to pay the last of the primary salary or the other bonus that should be received by the second party until the end of this work agreement. Second, the first party every time is obligated to do the termination of the work of the second party without obligated to pay the other loss or other. If A, the achievement work of the second party is not follow the qualification or the standard of the compensation that is decided by the company. B, the second party do the prohibition to the requirement of the work and also the rules and or the regulation of the company. C, the second party do the act that make the company loss and then doing it by carelessly to the duties and also the responsibilities that create the loss of the company. D, the second party is not entering the work until 5 days regularly without any reason and also not provide the proof, the official proof, and also called by the first party twice in act also written. E, as the health check by the second party is not follow the criteria that is obligated by the first party. And the third, if the second party show the resignation, so the second party should give the resignation letter in minimal 1 month before the date of the resignation effective to do. The first party is not obligated to pay the loss or other costs that caused by the termination of the work in the first party and then the second party, and all acts that doing by the second party is fully as the responsibility of the second party, and in this case the second party is obligated to pay the loss about the left of the primary salary and then also the other bonus until the end of this work requirement to the first party. Article 5 as the finish of the problem. The problem that maybe will occur about this work agreement will be finished by the first party in a good way, and in this case not got the problem solving, so the parties are decided to choose the law position that is valid and then no change in the district bottom district office of the work employee and also in the PPHI instance. And Article 6 others. The first, if there is no requirements in this work agreement that is prohibited or not perfect, and also ask for the cancelled, there is opposite with the law and then the regulation from the position of the people, so only that requirements that is not valid, but the other requirements are still valid. The parties with the good tuition will look for the other requirements that will change it. The second, if there is requirements that is not yet provided in this work requirement and then not yet arranged, or maybe it will be out by the first party if it is necessary, so the additional that additional requirement will be valid and also obeyed by all the parties. Additional of this agreement will have the power of the law that is same and also bound by this work agreement. The third, the things that is not yet obligated in this work requirement will be follow the other rules of the employee that is valid. So that's all of those. So that is the work agreement that is approved and also signed in Batam in April 7, 2022 by the parties in their awareness and then also in their health and also in their mind without any pressure from the other parties, and also made with to by the power of the law that is same and also valid since the date of the sign. The first party Endang Setriani, director. The second party Syamsul Arifin, employee.